Oh my God, guys, I have got to talk about the new Legend of Zelda trailer and the gameplay footage. Um, First of all, we'll get through the gameplay footage really quick. The gameplay footage looks essentially the same, but it was cool seeing a new area where where they where the enemies were popping out of grass and using electric attacks and shooting light arrows at Link. I thought the action was really cool, and the game looks to be a lot of fun action-wise. Like all these different tactics you got to use. Not only can you use stealth tactics, but when you fight, you can use those flurry attacks and but you can just see in this new gameplay how they were smarter. Like the big one ignored the bombs that were being thrown at him. He actually tried to go around the bombs so that you can't. They're smart. They got good AI, and just the fact that the chameleon enemies hiding like chameleons. It was really cool. I thought the battle trailer, the battle footage was done very well. But I have got to talk about the second trailer, the newest trailer that we have from the Game Awards. And again, this is all from the Game Awards. I don't know if I mentioned that already, but Game Awards have new footage, new gameplay footage, new trailer. So this new trailer, oh my God, um, you see the paper, and you see like a strange thing about the Sheikah Eye crying, and from the tears of the Sheikah Eye comes like trees, and they show the actual trees. Like they take it out of paper and they show live trees. What could this possibly mean? Does this mean that the trees or that life itself was created by the Sheikah? Could the Sheikah have some kind of involvement before Hylia existed with the creation of Hyrule? It doesn't really make sense because we know in Ocarina of Time that Faeror, the goddess Faeror, that she gave life, that she created life. That when she went through the lands, all life was created after her. Um, so I don't know how the Sheikah play into that, but that's what the first part of the trailer shows: a Sheikah Eye crying and trees popping out from the ground, and then we just see the trees. So I thought that was really interesting, and I really would like someone's idea on that in the comments below. But think about this. Um, the next thing that we see is a bird creature that's playing with, like, he's a minstrel, and he's got this like what do they call them? That musical instrument that you play, an accordion. I think something like an accordion, and he's playing it, and he's playing the Breath of the Wild song and saying it's related to this specific area in the game that they're going into, the snake, uh, Sinai snake or something. Or is that in the gameplay? That's in the gameplay footage. I'm sorry, that's not in the trailer. But that was interesting that you saw that bird creature, um, and that bird creature, like, is he? He doesn't look like a Rito. Could he be? Could he be an evolution of the Loftwings from Skyward Sword? And you know why I say this? Because in the trailer, you see you see a bird creature shoot up into the sky, and the bird creature goes for this airship that's flying, and this airship looks very similar to what we would see in Twilight Princess, like sitting in the sky. It looks very similar to that. Like the rotating, propellers and everything. But you see this bird fly, and I paused the frame, and I saw that the bird looks very much like a Loftwing. Not exactly, but very close to a Loftwing. And you can see that there's somebody riding him. And this bird that looks almost like a Loftwing, he doesn't look that much different from the minstrel in the live gameplay footage that they were showing in the treehouse. So could it be? Could it be that the Loftwings evolved, and not just the their race is no longer bound to the people of Hylia? Or could it be that the Loftwings are specifically used by the Sheikah now? Probably not. I think maybe they just went their own way after they evolved, getting out of the clouds, in Skyward Sword, and maybe living in a higher altitude on the surface or something. I don't know. It's really interesting that this trailer showed us. We see all these towns, people, dogs. Um, very Japanese like with these towns. They've got looks like what like rice paddies, like like where they pick up rice in Japan, like out of the mucks. Like it looks like that, like one of those old school Meiji era, um, you know, fields where they just pluck everything down in the water, and one of those cool fields. The the settings would look really cool. There's waterfalls, and I don't know if there's a waterfall, but it was some kind of thing like when you saw this like city, but the city isn't like a legit like city in Twilight Princess. It's just like it's very old school like rural villages kind of thing, like all these villages in the world, but they're actually well like agricultured. It just looked really fascinating. We saw Link had the Master Sword in the trailer when the bird guy went up into the sky, but we also saw him have the Master Sword when he's bowing to a lady. Now, before I get to the bowing to the lady thing, they show a part again on the paper. When they show the brown paper, they showed people, and then they show right away the people, the villagers, and they showed places. Again, they show the villagers' housing. So the paper, the brown paper with the ink, is showing like what happened in like a historical sense, a documentary sense, and then the gameplay, and then the footage shows it right after that, like confirming like this is what it looks like in color, this is what it looks like in life, and then they showed like the Guardians, like tons of Guardians and Hyrule Castle, and then you see the Guardians shooting at Link, but they showed a woman walking with it's a woman because you can see the boobs, you can see this, but it's with a blue shirt, just like the shirt that we see Link wear in the trailer all the time. And I think she had a book in her hand. She had something in her hand. She also had gloves on, like these black gloves. But then they show Link bowing. After they show Link having all this like magical glitter around him or whatever, they show Link bowing to this woman, and she has long blonde hair like Skyward Sword Zelda, and she has, I swear I caught this, I don't know if anybody else did, she has a gold ring on her middle finger. Does that mean that this regular gold ring means that she's married? Is she married? Is she married to Link? Or is she married to somebody else and he's just her protector? What does this mean if she's married? Could this be Skyward Sword Zelda? And I apologize for being so low. It's late at night. I'm trying not to wake anybody up in my house. And I had to record this. I know I look like crap with this undershirt and my hair, but I had to record this because I'm so excited. And I got home late and I saw this late. But I'm so excited for this trailer. What does this mean with Zelda? Is that Zelda, number one? Number two, is she married? Number three, is she married to Link or somebody else? Is this an ancestor of Hylia? Like, I have so many questions. But this trailer was absolutely epic in my opinion. We do see the Master Sword quite a few times, especially when Link is bowing to Zelda. Is that all in the past? Is this the memories that he's going to regain? Like, they showed Link glowing with like light. I'm thinking that he actually gets all those hero. This is what happens maybe when you get all those hero orbs from the monks, that he has his memories restored maybe one by one of the past, and this might be a vision of what happened. Like, they show like Hyrule Castle being surrounded in dark energy and shooting down on the land. I think this is visions or memories of what happened in the past. I don't know if we're going to be able to play the past, but I think we're definitely going to be able to see it unfold before our eyes through Link's memories, and I think this is looking to be absolutely fantastic in terms of story. I'm so excited for this. If this is Skyward Sword Zelda, what does this mean for the timeline? What does it mean if it's Skyward Sword Zelda? We have a Link who's right-handed. A Zelda, I mean, it has to be very closely related with Skyward Sword because there's Hylia statues everywhere in this world, everywhere. and there's bird people, and these bird people have got to be somehow connected to the Loftwings. I'm telling you guys, this game is somehow connected to Skyward Sword. This game is blowing my mind right now. I had to make this video real quick. Please tell me what you guys think in the comments below. Please, Zelda fans out there, I beg of you, just tell me what you think about my thoughts about what could potentially be a wedding ring on Zelda's finger. Thoughts about the beginning of the bird people, and like, is this Loftwings? Are they Loftwings that have evolved, or and moved away from Hylia and have new masters, or what's going on here? Please share your thoughts in the comments below. Thank you so much for watching. Have a great night. Subscribe if you want to see more videos in the future. But please, let's talk about this, because this is just really epic. Thank you. Bye bye.